San Francisco, there is no neutral ground. You'll either be a protester or a stooge for Armaday. Hey, which side are you on? Which side are you on?
The Daily Californian is on a bus on the way to what might end up being the largest AI protest in history.
You will die, your families will die, your kids will die. Got the restraining order, broke the restraining order.
I am streaming right now. Total clinker genocide!
I'm here alongside some of our field reporters.
I'm Sam Grotenstein.
My name is Natasha.
I think we're all gonna die.
How soon? What's your P-doom?
P-doom is a probability. It's like stands for P parentheses doom. Probability of doom.
Very high. I think it's very likely that the government could take control of AI and institute a mass surveillance state.
I'm worried about mass surveillance. I'm worried about autonomous weapons.
Do you guys use AI?
I do. I use a whole bunch of different AIs, and I use them most days.
We're outside Lighthaven, and it's kind of a rationalist compound, also effective altruists. There are going to be a lot of them, and they are very excited to tell us about why they think that there should be a pause or a complete stoppage to AI development in this country and across the world.
Stop the race! Stop the race!
What's your name?
Geraldino.
Geraldine, are you hyped to be going to the AI protest?
Yeah, I've never gone to a protest before.
Quite a good vibe here, if you can't tell. This is a protest, which is usually something more grassroots, but they've chartered a huge, very nice leather seats bus. And this is kind of the interesting thing with the Stop AI protest, kind of the anti-AI movement in the Bay right now, is there's a lot of money behind it. And underpinning it all, this is kind of a recruiting event. They want to get people out to the streets and engaged and just grow the movement.
I think using Claude is okay, but on the current trajectory, we're heading towards uncontrollable superintelligence that could kill us all. Currently, we have chatbots that are smart in certain ways and dumb in others, but the explicit goal of the AI companies is to build these superintelligent AIs.
I do think that it will probably kill us.
Are you going to be walking that way? We can walk and talk if you want.
No, I'm actually hanging back because I have a restraining order from OpenAI. I locked their doors shut with a friend back. First time was in October of 24, and then again around February of 25, and then I got the restraining order and then broke the restraining order. And so I just felt like, you know, the public has a right to safety. You know, it's in the Constitution. It's like the basis of any society. That fundamental right to life and safe enjoyment of our lives is threatened by this race to develop really powerful general artificial intelligence. The process of governing this project of technological development towards really dangerous AI is broken. Our current democratic institutions are not capable of governing it. I think that if they go ahead and build something smarter than human, they have no idea how to control it, and then we'll die. For that to not happen, something weird would happen. How likely is that? Don't ask me. If enough people don't join this protest, if we do not shut this all down, you will die, your families will die, your kids will die, everyone will die. It doesn't matter which company builds it, doesn't matter which country builds it. Stop the AI race or it will kill you.
Bang. There's a new AI critical group springing up, it feels like every week, and they're all very specialized and niche, and it's conservatives against data centers, it's liberals against the surveillance state, socialists against the environmental damage, and really what we need in this moment is everybody to come together under one umbrella.
Do you expect things to get active later?
Not really.
How do you guys feel about AI?
No comment.
What is Slushy Day?
Have you ever heard of July 11th Slushy Day?
Oh, this is it.
And the problem is, they can't pause the race, they can't stop the race, unless the other people stop, right?
We want an international treaty, and yeah, we want the companies to stop developing this very dangerous technology. We're asking them to commit to pausing if everyone else also pauses, yeah.
Do you want to stop the race? No? She wants to eat some dried mango. We're leading into a time of like unprecedented social change, and they're racing to make it even faster, doing the most dangerous possible thing. recursively self-improving AI is the worst way to go about this.
OpenAI had made a statement that they were going to be pursuing what's called recursive self-improvement AI systems that can build more capable AI systems, which has long been recognized as this really dangerous thing to do.
It's sort of like romantic to think it's like, oh, maybe it'll be a robot war. Like, you don't need to have a body to make like something incredibly dangerous.
The possibility of like literally having robots kill people is not out of the question, but you can also kind of expect a situation where human beings are steadily displaced and disempowered. People are then, I guess, displaced to manual labor, but ultimately robotics catches up because designing and building robots and designing and building robot factories is something that these systems can do. Robots building factories to build robots to build factories to build robots, that grows, exponentially. How do humans compete?
I'm Kat the Vat, I'm a Siberian, and I support the clankers. Critically support.
And you're streaming right now?
I am streaming right now.
Okay, why are you streaming out here today?
I think it's important for more people to understand the ongoing situation.
What's the current reality that they're ignorant towards?
Technology is increasing at an ever expansive rate, and we live in the future. I think this is a decent future, but it could definitely be better.
How can we make it better?
I think that's an off-stream kind of thing. I am not. No, this is ambiguous. I'm here to gather opinions and see what public sentiment is like. Stop the AI race. Total clinker genocide.
Where are we going now?
I don't know, Google or someplace. I actually feel like I am George Washington now. This is some wind. Wow. Dude, I'm gonna get blown away.
Are you guys just following along for the experience, or
No, I think this is, I am not a protest person. I don't like noise or crowds, or honestly cities, but I think it's important enough to be here right now. Imagine if this many billions of dollars were pouring into people making something ambiguously between a medicine and a bioweapon, and everybody was somehow just okay with this.
So an adversary of the US says, I'm gonna use this superintelligence to design a bioweapon. Something that would just be hard to imagine without significantly superhuman intelligence, but with it becomes very possible. And because we don't have that, we can't defend against it.
There are already dozens of deaths that are attributed to this technology. It's already been used in the mass murder of thousands of civilians in Iran. That prediction that there would never be nuclear energy from the atom lasted 18 hours. The prediction that we'll never have existentially dangerous AI, we could be one breakthrough away from that.
Are there any short-term problems just with the use of AI and how prevalent it is?
They just kind of pale in comparison to the other stuff. I mean, certainly job loss and people, whatever.
Compared to the entire future of humanity, yeah.
I think it's good that AI is happening and that we're automating, menial jobs. But that has to be done with the common good and common prosperity in mind.
I don't like the idea that we're kind of racing towards the end of humanity as we know it. I don't think we should prevent AI at all. I'm very pro AI. I just think a pause is absolutely necessary to do it in a safe way.
Okay, and what do you do?
I'm an AI engineer.
This is quite a jovial atmosphere.
Last protest was quite doom and gloom. What are we protecting? What are we saving?
And this is humanity.
I think it is. I think there's a level of communitas, this level of community and coming together. We want to offer positive visions of the future. I was feeling very hopeless that there's no possibility to stop, and there is. It's not a hopeless cause. We can pause this shit.
It's a warm and wonderful day for the end of humanity, it seems, out here.
This is the office of venture capital firm A16Z.
6, 7, 8. Numbers of people care about this issue. We keep going down this path. We have a chance. Stop the race! Stop the race! Stop the race! Stop the race! Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Tell me. In San Francisco, there is no no neutral. You'll either be a protester or a stooge for day. Hey, which side are you on? Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Which side are you on?
What do you think about what's going on?
I don't speak English.
LED should not be used for illumination. LED damages our eyes. That's the first point. The second point is that they are probably the worst environmental disaster that we've inflicted on ourselves and the planet.
Are you running for governor?
Yes, I was running for governor, Apollo Oaks. Since the primary, I have decided to suspend my campaign. They're killing us and hurting our eyes and the environment. It's insane.
Man, that is
Why are we
insane.
doing this? Fight back.
Yeah.
It's completely irresponsible to just let these companies roll the dice with our future every day. Eventually, those dice are going to come up snake eyes, you know?